Back out in there.
And how big is it? How big is the?
It's a great big area. It's really big. I don't know exactly how many acres it is, but it's really big.
Does it go all the way back up? Where's the end at? Over where the new mines is at?
He won't, no, that's way too long. We don't need all that. Yeah, there are. That's section 7, is what we had to change. That was just simple. Like I said, he couldn't work with that. And this is, this is the road trail we go.
This will become a two-time?
Yeah, back even off the.
Around, you know, around that street, where we can, right off the main road.
Let's see, this is correct, it's not gonna work, that's what we're doing, this is not gonna happen. See, this road, this is state highway, you can't get permission there because it's part of the highway.
So there's 119 out there to kill?
That's my own, that's my biggest one.
I mean, is that within 2/10 of a mile though?
Yeah, but the route from, she said she drove it from the mouth of Slow Follow to College Road, and it's more than 15. And that's state road too.
So Carolyn, do you feel comfortable that in a month you'll have a route?
I don't know, I gotta work with Mike, that's where, you know, Mike knows the town better than I do, and I just got out and drove it, and then when I
I
got
just told him,
back.
I don't care to tell y'all what I think. I don't think that any proposed route's gonna make everybody on this council happy, because at some point in time, if you all approve a route, it's gonna be routed through a residential area.
What
Okay?
part is not 2/10 of a mile?
If you travel College Road, which I mean, not Old College Road, but if you travel College Road,
Is
she
there
said
not
she
enough
drove it.
grassy area or railroad track that they could travel?
Not
They
on,
have to go through the.
not College Road and the College.
That'd be the only way. I mean, you may be able
Well,
to.
see, in another one, Dave, is that bridge up there where you live? If you start riding ATVs over that thing, day and night, or,
It
it's,
won't be.
you know, that bridge is not gonna be there during the night.
Excuse me, it won't be day and night.
No, I know, but I mean, ATVs going back and forth.
We've rode trails up on the mountain for the last 10 years, and we're still locked up the way we
But
started.
this bridge is already got holes in it.
But four-wheelers ain't gonna do that.
No, four-wheelers ain't gonna hurt a bridge, they ain't gonna
Do it. Cars do more damage
There's
than
another
four.
bridge that can go across.
Oh, I don't, the bridge thing, that was her opinion, but I'm
That's
saying
my
that
opinion.
the route itself does take the four-wheelers through a residential area.
Well, too, that we're not giving them permission to go across 119, we're talking about City Street. That, anything 119 would be,
That's my only
you're
recommendation.
they have to get.
I'm confused as why they would even need to come over near my area to get to, cause there's no restaurants or nothing
They
over.
want to use your area. Here's how they propose it. I'm here to explain. You have to bypass that, you have to bypass Main Street somehow. So they routed the traffic. The proposed route was, to come over from Keller Street down Cumberland Avenue, cross Main Street, or East Main, at an angle over to Blair Street, and cross your bridge there, and then turn right on Martin Avenue.
So we can't ride straight up 160 because that's 1/2 of a mile.
Across from those hills.
I hate to keep going back to this, but I mean, we don't really have any other precedent other than what they've got down Edwards. Did they not ride on the main roads in Edwards?
They ride on.
They are all
So
over the
I
place.
mean, how did they get, I mean, did they get approval to let them ride on the state-owned roads, or, you know?
I don't know. Anytime you go down there, they're right on you.
I can answer that. I can answer that. The state police, if they're in town, you're gonna get a ticket.
I know they bust them, yeah, that's what I
City
heard.
police,
There's
they want.
enough grassy
City police,
area.
right.
on that team,
That's
they
what
could
I've
ride
heard.
it.
That's
Solid
basically how it
team.
is.
Okay, that's what, I was just wanting to.
That's
sort of-
No,
That's sort of the that's the way they avoid the
The
legality.
city lets them go on state.
And it was, that's where they avoided.
Or they got spots, or they got rate.
So what will be our liability? If we have passed this road and somebody's car gets hit or
That's my scariest part. I told him in that meeting, I told you, crossing 119 is scary to me.
But you know, we still have the same problem. We have those people running in town now. They got-
But we don't have an ordinance, that's the difference, cause we won't be
Well,
liable for
we
it,
had, that's
because
what
we're
we
not.
said, we
we're
had
not
a state
permitted.
law right now that prohibits them from riding, and we don't, I mean, I'm guilty of it. I don't enforce it unless they're acting foolish on it, okay? I mean, I really don't.
Well, let me, I wanna say this too, I live on Old College Road, I live right there behind the softball field. I can't speak for everybody on College Road, but just speaking for my house, I don't have a problem with them coming by my house. Cause the people that come in here and ride are respectful.
Absolutely.
I don't have a problem with that, I mean, I really don't. I mean, during the pretty weekends like what we've been having, man, on from Friday till Sunday afternoon, they may be 50, 60, 74 wheelers and side-by-sides come by my house. Every one of them come up there, they're not speeding, they're not breaking the laws, they're not doing wheelies, they're not shooting guns. It ain't like Dodge City on Sunday night over there, it's not. I mean, it's
I
a
don't
good
think
little
Mike
place.
has to cite them or anything now.
We don't really, like, and, I mean, we've already got a policy that was made years ago for suits and different things on four-wheel. I mean, we just don't bother four-wheelers unless we have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're ATV friendly. That's
Yeah,
what
we are
talk about.
ATV friendly.
There's a lot of money to be made now.
Oh, absolutely.
We already got a lot of the infrastructure in
Yeah.
place to handle it.
Right.
We got hotels, restaurants, we got a lot of stuff up here we can
See,
see.
we got 8 restaurants up here.
Yeah.
If we don't get some people in town, then they're gonna close. They're gonna be closed.
We got a lot of stuff in place.
Them restaurants are hurting right now, too. I talked to her yet, too. And over there said her, probably was zero.
Riding them down Main Street. Turn around and come back. I might say something.
My thing is,
You know, we're right there close to everything. You know, if you go into Memphis, there's all kinds of stuff right there, you know, there's a lot of stuff they can.
well, no, but what I'm saying is right now,
She's
we
saying
don't.
what would be the liability of somebody?
If they're here illegally, is there any liability that we have to?
If they're here on their own, no.
If it's illegal, we have no liability, but if it's legal, we don't have
If
no.
you look, I mean, like I said that in that committee meeting, I'll just say it again, you know, 119 scares me, crossing the four-wheeler on 119.
Something she's talking about.
If we say yes, and we put a stamp of approval on it for the city, and then somebody gets killed up there, am I gonna be able to go to bed and sleep good at night? I don't know. I mean, that's what I worry about. That's the part I worry about. Now, as far as it helping the city, I believe it will. But I really still, I said this in that first meeting, your locals is what will cause you trouble.
Yeah.
Okay? Your tourists is not gonna cause you trouble.
That's right. Amen to that.
And what I said, my thing goes back to enforcement. If this can be enforced, then I'm fine with it. The thing that bothers me, like Brandon said, if they ride by my house through the day, it don't bother me at all. It's 2 o'clock in the morning when they're riding by.
I mean,
See, we've got this on ordinance at 10 o'clock, there's no.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If it's enforced, then I think.
Last Friday, I don't know if anybody was out in town, but about 2:30, there was 11 four-wheelers and side-by-sides come through, right down Main Street, and they had somebody in front of them with flashers on, and I was right behind them, I didn't bother to pull them over, because what they did was they rode through town, and they went down, got on the new road, and I guess they got on a trail down there somewhere or something, but they didn't bother nothing, you know, and.
Yeah, they come by the house.
You know, there's